So here we go for our second of our top 3 gins here at Fred's, and today we're actually going to look at quite an interesting gin and one that plays on much more of those kind of savoury, slightly salty and briny notes. Edinburgh Gin Seaside Edition is a gin I get quite excited about because it is a wee bit different and it's definitely got some characteristics that we can dial up a touch. Now, I'm going to put in a nice big measure in there. I'm going to go with a nice tall glass. I think the balloons and the copper glasses for gin and tonics are always really, really good. But sometimes it's just nice to have it in a good old highball glass. So whack that full of ice, pop in your lovely Edinburgh Seaside Gin, and just top it up with normal tonic water. So I'm using Fever Tree here, and we're just going to look for some of these lovely bitter qualities to come through, complement all the botanicals here within the Edinburgh Gin. And when we talk about botanicals here in the Seaside Edition, a lot of these botanicals are coming from foraged coastline beaches. So we're looking at things like seaweed, there's black rack, there's things like that are really, really delicious and quite salty. So to complement and highlight all of those lovely, slightly savoury and green kind of characteristics, what I'm going to do is use a lovely wedge of white grapefruit. And then just next to the grapefruit, just get a couple of little strands of samphire because this is super salty and it's absolutely delicious. And when you pop that in the top, it gives you a lovely contrast with the grapefruit, but also gives you something nice to nibble on as you go through the lovely, refreshing, slightly dry and slightly salty Edinburgh Gin and Tonic. So that's my second gin. I think it's a great one for this time of year. It's a little bit cozier, it's a little bit earthier perhaps than your standard gins, so really, really suitable for November. There we go. Enjoy that one, and we'll see you for number 3 very soon.